Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Capricorn. Let's see what's coming in for you, Capricorn. Yeah, I see someone initiating a conversation. Someone's initiating. It's often someone kind of thinking about their feelings. You want to go for a cup of coffee, a drink, you want to get together. So it has to do with stability, long-term stability. I feel this person's stable. It's probably yourself, Capricorn. Never be afraid to initiate. Playing it a little safe. Yeah, just offering a little cup. It's just initiating. It's just to get it going. Look at the Chariot. This is someone there's somebody here with determination to succeed. Interesting. Let me just take a look. Let me pull these other two cards out first. Oh yeah, this is a person starting it. Now we have another person initiating. This is someone taking a look at a situation. They're putting on the brakes, taking another look. And it's not because they didn't get the initiation. It has to do with taking the lead. This is someone having to take the lead. Yeah, it's about two people coming together here. It's all about going down this path, little crossroads. This is two people crossing paths, so it's just the start of something. Start of a situation. But I do see stability with the Ten of Pentacles, someone who's stable financially. You could meet someplace. It could be a shopping mall, a park, anywhere. Yeah, crossing paths. Let's have a look at this. Initiate. Yeah, this is someone who's been disappointed before. Yeah, so this is someone who's initiated. They're disappointed. Something didn't turn out the way someone wanted. They didn't get their cup filled. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Yeah, this is someone cutting someone out here. This is a person making a decision. So there's definitely disappointed. This is someone's swords up. They're not trusting that. They're not trusting it. It's a person coming across as kind of cold. So there was disappointment. They don't trust the offer, the opportunity. Yeah, it's just a person coming across as cold. I do see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Or Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio. Let's have a look at the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This is somebody rushed in. This is somebody who was a bit hasty. Somebody who rushed to a conclusion, a decision. But they're not trusting it. So yeah, there was some sort of disappointment. And I feel it's this person seizing the day, taking the opportunity to initiate it. But this is someone not trusting it. Their swords up. But they are thinking it through. But like I say, it could be someone who's been disappointed before. Yeah. It has to do with Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with someone who's now seeing the bigger picture. Why? Because they're putting on the brakes, taking another look. Why do I feel like someone's just slapping themselves in the head like, what was I thinking? It's a person who made a hasty decision. But it is somebody taking the opportunity to seize the day. Taking an opportunity presented. But they didn't trust it. Or like I say, there was some kind of disappointment. So someone kind of frustrated now. I see. They see the bigger picture. See, it's somebody putting themselves out there, letting someone know they're open. It's like they didn't get it. Or they just didn't trust it. They're skeptical. Yeah, this is someone to come across as a little cold. Let's have a look at the Chariot. Yeah, they're taking another look. Yeah, so it's actually, I mean, it is possible some of you are disappointed by one person where you're trying to initiate. And like I say, disappointment, choosing your battles. Yeah, but it could be someone getting out there again, playing it a little safe, being a little more cautious. Interesting. If there is two, definitely, yeah, getting out. Some of you are getting out there again after a disappointment. That's what I feel. But now we have a King of Wands, unless this is someone taking another look. Like I say, what was I thinking? So yeah, this is someone taking another look. See, they want to initiate. This is someone who wants to connect here. Yeah, it's an energy of being patient. See, this is someone who, I think this is someone who should have been more patient. I don't think this is someone who thought this through. It actually looks like the same person. But if by chance you have a choice, definitely you're getting yourself out there. Yeah, but being a little more cautious. I think it's the same person because they're seeing the bigger picture. See, they're not trusting it. They think there's something sketchy going on. So now that you see what they're doing, they're looking at, this is the one that got away. What was I thinking? They didn't look at the details enough. They didn't pay attention. They were hasty and judgmental. They made a bad decision because now it's the one that got away. See, they thought something sneaky was going on because there's like, you know, why is this person reaching out? Why are they? Because they're seizing the day. They're taking the opportunity presented. You've crossed paths. So now they're looking at it. And it's like they should have been more patient. So this is somebody looking at the situation. Yeah. See, there was interest. This is someone who's actually, they were interested too. But they should have been more patient. They were hasty. Yeah. Judgmental. Yeah. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Yeah, look at, been there, done that. See, this is someone who's had experience. They've been through this before. So it's when somebody initiates and then they either don't follow through or they're not really interested. It has to do with the way someone communicated. I mean, it's someone who's just kind of like, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? But there's no commitment. There's no, you know, there's no guarantee. But they think something's fishy's going on. This is someone here who, it's the one that got away. This is someone who, it's like this energy, I should have gone after them. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Wands. See, they're shining a little light, gaining clarity. See, they're looking for this. They were curious. They were interested. Yeah. And they're learning the other person was really interested. So I wouldn't be surprised this is someone talking to someone here. Yeah, because we got these three kings. So tell me about this King of Cups. This is someone who's been there, done that, but you can see feeling a little overwhelmed. It could be someone who just cut someone out. It could be someone who was projecting a little bit, but tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, this is someone seeing things clearly now. You can see, they see it clearly. They want to clear this up. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who probably wasn't quite ready to start something new. But this is someone trying to start something. See, now they're getting it. That's why when I was looking at that before, I felt it's like they're just slapping themselves on the head. What was I thinking? Like, very hasty. And being a little judgmental. Yeah, but now they get it. Yeah, this is someone going to put themselves out there. This is someone who probably wasn't ready to get themselves out there. They had probably ended something. Yeah. And if it is, and it could be the other way where they're now in a hurry to end something. I have to be honest. Yeah. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Yeah. See, they want to reach out. See, it's about interest. See, a little test. See, this is someone who kind of felt they've got experience where people have reached out. They're just trying to take advantage. They're not really interested. They're just looking to see what they can get. So it's an energy of taking advantage or exploitation. So it is all about what they've experienced. But yeah, and I mean, this is interesting because there's definitely interest. Yeah. See, they know the other person's interested now. See, there was interest, and it's there. It was right in front of them. So this person's now in a hurry. See, they're now in a hurry. Tell me about the King of Cups. King of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, see, they're ready to manifest. See, there it is, communication. See, now they've learned something, obviously. Now they have everything they need to manifest their desire. There was interest. Yeah, so it's all about, this is someone who's been manipulated before. People who play games, you know, thinking someone's just playing games, mind games or whatever, but they see things clearly. What they have learned is making them happy. Yeah, it's the Empress, someone letting someone know they're open and available. So why are so many feminine energies having to initiate? Because now what it is, this is someone, I've seen this in so many readings, and I think it's a collective energy. And I feel we're going to probably deal with this for a little bit here. This could be something that started during Mercury retrograde. or it could play out at that point. Hope not. A lot of people get scared during Mercury retrograde. I never worry about it. Things are going to be what they're going to be. But regardless, I feel this is someone who let somebody know. See, it's somebody letting someone know they wanted to start something. They were truly interested. So now they have to reach out. And it's the Empress energy handing over the reins. And now they have to take the lead. See, handing over the reins. Okay, your turn. I did my part. I got it going. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone single too. This is another thing. Yeah, a little test to see if this, and I feel, I mean, like I say, this could have happened during a Mercury retrograde. I have a sneaky suspicion this is something, because this person's now taking a look. Something has piqued to their interest, and they've learned something, obviously. Yeah, I mean, they could be talking to someone too. They could be talking to someone about it and hearing truth. It could be another person where they're talking to them, because this is often talking, listening, learning, thinking. But yeah, it's about reaching out to test to see if someone's still single. So there is a little uncertainty to do with that. Yeah. This is someone who takes care of themselves too. See, someone who's independent. Yeah, and I look at that. That's what I feel, end of the single life. But I do think this is someone in a rush to end something else. This person, I mean, if it is somebody who just ended a situation, for some of you, because I do see that, but this often shows the end of the single life. But if it is somebody who ended something else because this come in, now they're in the hurry to end another situation to be able to invest in this. Yeah, but now we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is telling me someone is this feminine energy here. See, they have to be the one to initiate now. But I feel they initiated and may have initiated an ending with someone to make this happen. But there was interest, and now it's just an energy of someone being patient. See, this is the Empress's patient. This is the Queen of Pentacles, patience. This is someone staying in control, not being ruled by their emotion either. But someone being very gracious and calm. Yeah, it's all about feeling safe, feeling comfortable. It's about making someone feel comfortable. Yeah, safe. That would be yourself. Capricorn, there you are, finally. This could be the end of the single life, because I mean, this person's certainly looking at it, because it's the King of Cups. I mean, they're all full of love and emotion. They're ready to manifest. They've learned something. They feel they have everything they need to manifest their desire. Happy home, happy life. See, putting themselves out there. But this is the Empress putting themselves out there originally. Now they're handing over the reins. They have to take the lead. This person's just sitting there, just focused on work, whatever it is they do. But I feel it has to do with being able to make someone, showing interest to make someone feel comfortable. Yeah. This is someone who can be a little blunt. And I wonder too, like often we'll just sort of say what they need to say. But it is about this person initiating. See, the fire's lit there. You see, there's a little passion, a little fire. Yeah. There it is, the spark. It's funny, I don't often pay attention, but it somehow guided me to the spark and the desire to manifest. Yeah, there's an attraction, all right. Tell me about this, more about the King of Cups energy. The King of Cups, yeah, it also connects with the King of Pentacles. See, they're also grounded and stable. They're very good at manifesting money. They have everything they need. But it's about being vulnerable. See, this is someone, it's all about being vulnerable, being emotionally available. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised this is someone who's initiated with a couple people. And I got to be honest, the Empress will often do that. Start something with few. Whoever gets there first. I wouldn't be surprised. But let's have a look at the King of Wands. I feel it's probably somebody manifesting all the energies of the kings. Yeah. Being vulnerable, being open emotionally. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who feels they missed an opportunity. See, they put on the brakes. Now they're looking at this. Now this person's kind of thinking they probably lost interest. They're probably not interested anymore. It's too late. They missed an opportunity. This person may not be single. So that's what they're doing. They're going to reach out, or maybe get someone else to reach out. I don't know what they're doing, but it's a little test to see if someone's single. Yeah. It's all about two people coming together. It's all about going down this path. Now, another scenario, this doesn't have to be for everyone, but this could be someone who made a hasty decision and chose the wrong person, and it ended. It didn't go anywhere. And now they're coming back in, and they're in a hurry. Yeah. This is the end of the single life if you want it. But yeah, I think it's somebody who's ended a situation here. And I mean, it could be someone ending it because of this initiation. For some of you, that's the way it is. Others of you, it's a person chose another person. Chose between two, chose the wrong person. It didn't go anywhere. Yeah. So now they're coming back in for some. Yeah, it's a person taking a pause, seeing things from a whole different perspective. Yeah, after a period of time feeling differently. This is someone who felt something is off. It's something that's not working out. It's lack of chemistry, whatever. Something felt off with this person, so it ended. Or they, and in that case too, they could be ending that. But I really feel like this is someone just... It's a little test. They're going to reach out, a little test. See, testing the water to see if you're still interested. They literally could be anyone. Every sign is here. Okay, every sign is here. So it all depends on who you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with, you're all dealing with different people, I feel. But in the end, it's an emperor. So it really, like I say, it's just someone manifesting the energies of the king. They're using all their power, all those energies to manifest what they want. They have everything they need to do this. And this is someone going to make this happen. Whatever happens here, they're the one holding the reins here. They're the ones taking the lead. Because the feminine's already let them know they're open. Now this person's just sitting there. It is the one that got away. This is someone seeing, this is the one that got away. What was I thinking? What were they thinking? Knight of Swords. They were thinking that the feminine was up to something sneaky. That they were. But see, now they see this happiness. They see it's all, they've gained clarity. The all clear. But let's just see. Why did this person think the other person was being sneaky, or they were up to something? Why? There's, really? Could be thinking someone's involved with other people. There could have been some talk or gossip, but this is often good news. I think this is after the fact. But it's why did this person think the Empress was up to no good? That there was something sneaky going on. See, all isn't what it seems. Now they've learned and they realize. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Yeah, it has to do with the Hierophant. Yeah, whether someone's single or not, married. I mean, maybe this person was married at the time. Did this person know? Oh, this is someone who thinks the Empress is being a player. They think, if they're thinking this person, the Empress is sneaky and up to something, a player. Or this is the person, and I'm saying, it's the person who initiates as a player. Because they have experience. They've been through this before. Yeah. So they think this is somebody who knows that somebody, you know, because maybe you travel in the same social circle, somebody who maybe, and yeah, there's this woulda, coulda, shoulda too, and that's another thing. They should have known. Somebody should have known that someone was married or in a relationship, but I actually feel that's ended. I do think since then it's ended. But this is someone learning something too about this whole thing. I don't know who's telling them. Like I say, there could be other people here too. And I wouldn't be surprised even if that King of Swords is someone telling someone the truth. They were actually interested. Yeah, but it has to do with whether someone knew that the other person had ended the relationship. You see, that's what was sneaky and suspicious. But it's about faith and loyalty. And often when the Queen of Pentacles, we know Capricorn, often you don't always see what's coming. You don't always see what's going on around you. So I'm almost wondering for your own part, if you just didn't know, seriously just don't know. But there's something good coming out of this, because it's an opportunity. I kind of feel it's just someone seizing the day. They're just, hey, what you up to? Seizing the day. To me, it looks like someone who just literally was living in the moment, but it's a person taking decisive action. I do think it has to do with someone who was actually in a relationship at that time. But now this person isn't. They're not with someone anymore. It's over. They are single. And now they want to come in and test the water to see if you're still interested. Oh my gosh. So you've definitely crossed paths with this person at some point. I mean, it could have been, it's very possible this person may have taken what the feminine was offering, the feminine offering them in the wrong way. Because it has to do with morals and values, right? Somebody's morals and values. See, doing things by the book. Maybe not on the same page. Now, it's hard, quite honestly, you could flip this energy from the masculine to the feminine, but tell me more about, yeah, there it is, the Tower. So this is definitely, yeah, there was a relationship that come crashing down. It was built on shaky ground. People are talking, but yet there's good news because now this person's excited. I do think it's someone finding out that you're single. And I do think this is someone going to come in. It's an Emperor. I mean, they're the ones making this happen. They're doing whatever they need to do here. Tell me more about the Emperor overall. The overall energy of this Emperor. Yeah, their cup is overflowing with emotion. Fresh new start opportunity. See, there's the cup. They want to offer you this cup. So this is the craziest reading. Like, it's like we have this person, you know, hey, do you want to get together? And the other person literally freaks out. So I don't know, like, could have been at someone just walking into their place of business. And there may have been people around, people listening. See, I do feel that someone talking to people or people listening. So it's like somebody freaking out, but I also feel there's all this excitement. I think I really feel it's a person who ended something because of this. Somebody who wasn't the one, or it's a person who didn't take this opportunity, chose another person, and that's what ended, and now they're coming in. Yeah, as soon as I said that, they're coming in. They're now taking decisive action. You're the one that got away. This is someone feels you're the one that got away. This is someone who's definitely an Emperor making a powerful move, and they're definitely not going to let you get away again if you take this opportunity, but it's up to you. See, they're coming in, exploring their feelings. They've been looking at their feelings here. They're looking at things from a different perspective, seeing how you would have felt. Now, I don't know if this is someone, it could be where you just happen to be at the same place and time. Some of this has happened, and this person sees two people checking each other out. Different scenarios for everyone, but it all depends on who you're dealing with. But for the most part, the collective energy here is this Emperor not wanting someone to get away. They are the ones seizing the day and this opportunity, see? And they should have took the opportunity. I think they were probably ending something, and technically single, but it wasn't quite over. You know how you have a breakup with somebody, but it's not, especially if you're in a committed relationship, something a little longer term, you know, because I do think it has to do with this person thinking the feminine is the player. Like, what the heck are you doing? I'm married, or I'm in a committed relationship. Some of them weren't. It was actually, they were technically single, but it wasn't over. It wasn't completely over. Yeah, see, this is the two of you going to come together. I do think you're going to have a conversation. Now, I feel like with this, I mean, some of you, if this is a person of significance, I do see having a conversation. And two of you just putting all the cards on the table. See, face-to-face conversation, the cup runneth over. This person's a lot more emotional than they come across. Inside, I feel, internally, this person is a big softie. Very generous with their feelings and emotions, their money, their, you know, this is somebody who's a good provider. They can provide, you know, fill your cup and make you happy. So it's up to you to decide, though, if you want to go for it or not. Some of you may have other choices, too. I do see the feminine may now have other choices, where there could be another person coming in because of the multiple opportunities. I'm going to be honest, it's hard to say where this goes, but like I say, the Knight of Swords is seizing the day, going after what it is you want, what you desire. You don't know till you try. Yeah. One more. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's taken a break. Some of you might want to sleep on this before you decide. Because I know, Capricorn, you are someone who often doesn't rush into things. Like, you like to ease your way into stuff a little bit. Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes you got to just go for it. And I do see interest, investing. But I also feel some of you maybe aren't putting all your eggs in one basket, or you feel that way about, some of you may have ended something with someone who isn't putting their eggs in one basket. Or, yeah, so, because it's all about one. It's all about just one person in the end. Some of you may have actually been dating someone here. Because someone else is going to initiate here to go on a date. But I feel like it's just the Emperor doing it. But they're really, actually, because of the two wands, or some of you could have the feminine could also have a choice. I don't think the masculine's got any choices there. I don't see anyone else, just whoever it is that they may have ended things with. So I really hope you guys get what you want. Don't be afraid to sleep on it. Okay? Somebody's not quite ready to take action. I do see someone still kind of pinned down by their thoughts. But this is also someone who wants to pin someone down. In other words, if you two come together, this is likely someone who's not going to be letting you go too easy. Because of this Chariot energy, determined to succeed. Taking control, taking the lead. Really strong mind, a lot of willpower. It's like making it happen. Yeah. Take care. Bye for now.